Hello, we are in Kingsport Lighthouse today, where the Minutemen are building a port city to connect a supply line to Far Harbour. I'm pretty far into this build now, and there's only a handful of structures left to complete. This is where we left off with the last video after finishing the marketplace that leads up to the docks. There's a lot of foot traffic moving through this way for wastelanders travelling to and from Far Harbour.
We taught those raiders a lesson. We'll teach them again if they come back.
There's also plenty of diversity of faction affiliation, with members of the Railroad and the Children of Adam making the most of the Minutemen's protection within the supply line. And with that comes a variety of traders to meet the demands of those faction affiliates. Today we'll be working on the area around the lighthouse base, which is going to include a house for the lighthouse operator overhanging this cliff to the left, as well as a greenhouse that will sit out the back of this pre-war house here and will belong to the resident witch. To start with though, I'm going to build a kind of supply storage facility for all the goods the Minutemen are shipping in and out of the port. So let's get started. That's the supply storage finished, with a pulley mechanism to load goods to and from the docks. I'm pretty happy with how that's looking so far. Next up will be the greenhouse. That's the witch's greenhouse finished, which is going to be chock full of plants once it's decorated. Now the last structure to complete is the lighthouse operator's shack. And that's all of the structures finished for the most part. I have some gaps to fill in, like making the base of that staircase, but that'll all happen offline while I'm doing the decorating for the final walkthrough. Okay, we are down on the docks, and you can see I've added this loading station at the bottom of the pulley mechanism, where all the supplies will be hoisted up to the storage facility. Let's head upstairs to take a look inside. And if you are enjoying this build, then make sure to like the video, and if you're interested in seeing more, then feel free to subscribe to the channel. Let's take a look in the greenhouse first. And as you can see, there's a bunch of plants being grown by the witch that owns this pre-war house. All to be used in whatever concoctions she's making. This is the supply storage facility now, with an office at the entrance for checking stock in and out. And a small workstation area. Then out in the loading bay there's a variety of goods being brought in. And lastly, the lock-up room where the supplies are held. The Minutemen have quite a bit of equipment and ammunition being moved through this facility. And now we'll take a look at the lighthouse operator's shack. There he is, waiting for his shift to start. Even when he's not up top, he's still pretty obsessed with the lighthouse. Keeps muttering something about enchantments in the light.
Yes.
He's also constructed himself this lookout treehouse where he can keep an eye on who's coming through the port. As well as keeping an eye on that shipwreck on the small island, which he swears he's seen people there. But no one really believes him. We'll head upstairs to his kitchen area. He's very proud of his cooking and will not hear anyone say otherwise. I ended up adding this guard post just to the side here, overlooking the beach as it heads up towards the Children of Adam settlement at Crater House. This area is going to be another exit towards that settlement that the Children of Adam will use to enter the port. I'll probably add a couple of small buildings along this path outside the settlement that will be Children of Adam themed. And so that's it. Let me know your thoughts on this build in the comments. I think there'll only be 1 or 2 builds left to do at this settlement, and it's taken quite a while to get here. But thanks for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one.